Okay, today we're going to do a quick video on what maximizes rent. What to look for in a house that'll get you the most rent for that house in the area you're looking in. There's 5 or 6 different things we'll look at here. Hang in there, we'll get right into it. Okay, number 1 is bedrooms. Number of bedrooms. Remember, this isn't financial advice. This is a YouTube channel. If you take financial advice from me, smash your phone or your computer monitor, throw it out the window into the toilet that's in your yard, and flush the toilet. So for bedrooms, and this is what I do, look for properties that have 3 beds or more. Typically, you'd be looking for 3 beds minimum, and possibly 4 bedrooms. You could go up to 5 bedrooms if you have a really good deal on the house, but at some point you start getting diminishing returns on the number of bedrooms. Why 3 bedrooms, you might ask? Well, with 3 bedrooms, you can have a family in there that may or may not be looking to purchase a house in the future and just need a place to start out in a home. That could capture you a tenant for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Next would be a walk-in closet in those bedrooms. It's not super important, but it is definitely nice to have a walk-in closet, and your property would rent much better if at least the master had a walk-in closet. And by renting better, I mean for more money and faster when it comes on the market. Some people are specifically looking for a walk-in closet in the properties that they rent. And third would be the floor plan of the property with the bedrooms. It's popular now to have the master bedroom on one side of the home with its own bathroom in the master, and then the 2 other bedrooms or 3 other bedrooms, depending how many are in your particular house, on the other side. So if they have guests over, there's no disturbances for the master bedroom. Okay, number 2 is bathrooms. We actually didn't even mean to name that the number 2, but it is what it is. So in your house, you want to try to target having at least 2 bathrooms. This is what I do. It allows for a bathroom in the master and a bathroom for other people within the house. You could go with 3 bathrooms or possibly 2.5 baths. By bathroom, we mean a full bathroom. So it either has a shower or a bathtub in that particular bathroom. Now, within your house, you want to make sure that your house has a bathtub. If it doesn't have a bathtub, you will have trouble renting it to a wider range of tenants. Families with young children would not want to rent a house that only has a shower because these children need to be bathed in a bathtub. We cover this in a lot of videos, and we definitely say the word a lot. And then the other bathroom could definitely have a shower in it. Even if it's a half bath and the bathtub has a shower combo as the main bath, and then your half bath is in the master, that's also acceptable at a minimum, but I would definitely recommend having at least a bathtub somewhere in the house and having a shower in one other bathroom. Okay, number 3 is the kitchen. This is often the very first picture that I put up on my postings for properties that are available. You want to make sure that they have clean appliances and all appliances. We see so many rentals that go up without kitchen appliances. Like you expect a tenant to bring a range, a refrigerator, a dishwasher, anything else that would go in the kitchen. Sometimes there isn't a microwave, which is fine. The tenant can bring one, put on the counter, but it's definitely nice to have a microwave directly above the range so that the tenant has everything that they need. Make sure these appliances are clean. If they're beat up, if they have dents, if they're scratched, if they're really old, if they're in poor condition, then you're going to have trouble getting a tenant in there that's going to take care of your property and take care of the appliances. Counters. If you have good counters, it's okay nowadays to actually have granite in your property. It lasts for several tenants, and the price on granite has come down so much that it's totally worthwhile to have. It's also okay to have a good quality laminate countertop. That's fine. You just want to make sure it's good quality so you don't have to replace it every time a tenant moves out. Cabinets. You definitely want to have good quality cabinets or very clean cabinets. If you have a house with older wood cabinets, you can paint them. There's different things that you can do. You can Google, what can I do to make my cabinets look better? And you'll have a ton of solutions that pop up. Have a microwave in your kitchen to make it easiest for the tenant. If a tenant comes in and is looking to rent your property and they notice there's no microwave and there's a house next door that has a microwave, guess which one they're going to rent? A microwave is under $200 typically and will make it a lot easier for your tenant. There's always a question mark for dishwashers. Dishwashers lead to a lot of maintenance in a home. It's up to you if you have a dishwasher or not. A lot of tenants don't care. Some tenants look for a home with a dishwasher, like myself when I rented properties. It had to have a dishwasher for me to live there. But for many tenants, it's not a problem. And sometimes the maintenance on a dishwasher just isn't worthwhile for the amount of tenants that care. Garage. Garage is a big deal for a house. A lot of tenants will not rent a home that doesn't have a garage. If you live in an area that has snow in the winter or hail in the summer, you definitely want to have a garage on your house or you'll miss out on a wide range of tenants. Ideally, the house will come with a 2-car garage, so both adults can park there if there's 2 adults living at the home. Secondary to that, some houses are built back in the day with only a 1-car garage, or townhouses nowadays only have a 1-car garage, so you're kind of out of luck there, but as long as it has a garage, you're going to qualify in more tenants' minds than you would without. The other thing a garage allows is storage for the tenant and for you as the landlord. The tenant will have a great place to put extra boxes and extra items that don't fit in the house, and you'll have a great place to store anything that goes with the property, like shovels or lawn equipment or whatever you may have in there that goes with the property. For a garage, it doesn't really matter if it's attached or detached in my experience, as long as it's there. A tenant doesn't mind walking out to a detached garage. In fact, it gets them out of the house in the morning so that they can shovel snow if it's snowing. It would be nice in the rain to have an attached garage if you live in a rainy environment, but in my experience, a tenant really doesn't care. They'll use an umbrella. They just care that they have a garage. Number 5 is flooring. Flooring's very important in the home, and that's why it's on this list. If you don't know these terms, LVP as in Paul or LVT as in Tom, you might want to learn those. Go ahead and Google LVP or LVT flooring and you'll find out all about it. And this is what I recommend putting into rental properties. My friends and family ask if they should put in carpet or wood. What do I think? I tell them, no, put in LVP. It looks great and it lasts forever. It's a laminate vinyl plank or a laminate vinyl tile that's waterproof and very, very durable. It costs about $1.89 per square foot, super inexpensive put together. You can definitely do it yourself. I recommend having a professional do it. My contractor does it for $1 per square foot. Okay, carpet is next. Sometimes your home will come with carpet. Go ahead and clean that the best you can to keep it as long as you can. You can have a cleaner come in and shampoo the carpet. You can have them vacuum it, but just make it look good enough if you purchase the house with carpet in it so that the tenant won't mind having a little worn carpet, but it's definitely clean. I would recommend then switching out carpet for LVP or LVT when you need to change the carpet. May cost a little bit more for the LVP or LVT, but it's going to last twice as long and be much cleaner and waterproof. Wood. Okay, if your house comes with wood flooring, you may or may not want to replace that depending on the condition. If you have wood flooring, you can find a contractor that will make it look good between tenants, especially if it gets a little messed up. It shouldn't cost you that much to maintain over time. Eventually, after several tenants, you'll have to replace the wood flooring, in which case you go to our first choice, LVP or LVT flooring. Pop it in and you're good to go. You can even put it right over the existing wood and it'll look great. The last kind of flooring is laminate flooring. You may just want to tear this garbage out. It was really nice back in the 90s when they came out with this. It's a nice composite flooring, waterproof, but it does look cheap and chintzy. You may be able to get a decent laminate flooring for more than what this LVP or LVT costs, but all this is like composite wood with a cover on it, and that cover, if it gets scratched or broken, you have to replace a lot of the flooring. So just get rid of it eventually and put in the LVP and LVT. Eventually, all your houses have only this type of flooring in it, because it lasts forever. Okay, square footage. I recommend to all my friends and family that they get houses that are 1,000 square feet or more. Why? Because it gives you the widest range of tenants, and 3 bedrooms fit in 1,000 square feet or more with 1.5 bath or 2 baths. If it's under 1,000 square feet, you start losing bedrooms and you start losing the potential rent the property can produce. Unless your specialty is 2 bedrooms in a house, then I would recommend sticking with 1,000 square feet or more, and sticking under 2,500 square feet. Why are you trying to go over 2,500 square feet? These people aren't living here with 10 or 12 different people. You have a tenant there with maybe a family, 3 or 4 kids. If you have a 4-bedroom, that's 2,000 square feet. That's plenty. You're not going to get any more rent out of a 3,000 square foot house than you would out of a 2,500 square foot house. What you will get is a bigger mortgage payment out of a 3,000 square foot house. Okay, now how much do we get for these? If you go from a 2-bedroom to 3-bedroom house, you get a lot wider range of tenant. Your property will rent faster, and it will rent for more based on comparison with a 2-bedroom. You can get $300 to $400 more per month out of that 3rd bedroom. If you go with 4 bedrooms, you get about a 25% reduction in that. So you'd be at like $250 to $300 more per month to get that 4th bedroom on there, which work out the price of your property. If that works out to a 1% RV ratio and the additional rent you can collect, then go for it. For bathrooms, as long as you have a bathtub in your house and a 2nd bathroom of some kind, your house will rent quickly, and that's the main value here. You probably get another $50 per month if you have that 2nd bathroom, but you'll miss out on a ton of tenants and your house will sit empty for longer if you only have 1 bathroom. For your kitchen, your house will rent immediately if you have clean appliances and it's very nice, and your renters won't even question it. You'll get a decent amount of rent as long as it comes with all the appliances. For entire kitchen suite, you have houses that I've seen for $1,400 without appliances, and I've rented them down the road from there for $300 more per month with all the appliances in place, while Happy Herbie's house over there without appliances sat empty for 3 months after mine was rented. With a garage, you'll easily get $100 to $150 more per month if you have at least a 1-car garage, and $200 more per month if you have a 2-car garage. I base this on pretty much every area in the country. If you live in an apartment complex and they try to rent you a garage, it's at least $100 to $150 per month. So there you go. That's how you get money for the garage. Flooring, the main value here is it's not expensive. You need to have it. It needs to look good for a good quality tenant to come in. As long as it looks good, they'll be more careful with it in general, and your property will be maintained much better. You may or may not get much more out of the rent for having great flooring. It'll just make sure everything else stays better in the house, which is the real value of the flooring. Square footage, the money associated with square footage. As long as your house is 1,000 square feet, you can get premium rent out of it as long as the interior follows the rest of those other slides. If it's under 1,000 square feet, you're going to start losing quite a bit from the rent. If it's over 2,500 square feet, you're paying more for the house and you're not getting any more rent. So keep it between 1,000 and 2,500. You'll end up in a good spot with a wide variety of tenants, and you'll be good to go from there. Alrighty, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you like this video, go ahead and click the little subscribe thing somewhere over here, I think, right by the cash, because that's how we're gonna make our money. And check out this other video that's probably covering up our little house with 1 tooth right here. All right, thanks everybody. Talk later.